Order filled.
Right, yes guys, welcome back to another video. And today we had a bit of a crazy situation. Yeah, again, it's been two crazy situations. So we took a loss in the first London macro. I believe it was the first London macro we took a loss. It could have actually been avoidable. And the reason I say that is not because of the model, it's because of the sweep. I wasn't actually very happy with the sweep, but by the time I was actually in the trade, I already put the risk on, and it was something that I was happy to take in the moment. But looking back at it now, I would have much preferred to see price have actually swept the most recent 15-minute low, which was the most recent draw of sell side, and I wasn't happy with the sweeps that we had at the time. But anyway, moving on from that, we took no trades inside the AM session, and now looking at the PM, we took longs as we got a shift on both NQ and ES. I took the premature entry on NQ after ES attacked the gap, so I was long there, and then set my stop at that recent low. After a sweep of minor sell side, it swept a 5-minute swing low, so I was happy to take this trade. So what you guys can see here is basically because I took the entry off ES, my trail stops point is at that short-term high. And yes, we are putting in more short-term highs, but I'm only going to trail my stop once we actually move into a profit. Until we get into a profit, I'm not going to trail my stop. I'm just going to keep a completely full open risk. And you'll see again, we get wholly edged once again. I mean, it's happened the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday. We got wholly edged like 3 times. And then we had some really crazy news spikes as well. I don't know what news it was. It was some crazy stuff's going down. I don't know what it is, but we had some pretty crazy spikes here and there. You'll see how it goes down. But then what basically happens is, right, I got very confused. I got confused to the point where when we took minor buy side on NQ, I closed out on my live account. And I was like, what am I doing? Because for some reason I thought ES had taken final objective. I don't know. So my TP that I set on ES as final objective wasn't yeah. So there's that crazy candle that swept this recent short-term low. ES had swept both those lows too. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but yeah, because I didn't trail inside of a profit, that meant we had an open risk still, and I was still in this trade, and I was pretty confident price is now going to reverse and go higher because of that sweep. But anyway, what I was talking about, yeah, I don't know why I confused myself a little bit thinking ES has taken NQ's final objective. I basically done it the wrong way around. Like ES is meant to take objective and you close out, not NQ takes objective and you close out on what? Like what was I thinking? So I closed out on my live account, and then it basically meant that I was out on my live and a couple of my top steps. So I only made like 0.51R, and then like you'll see, look, I'm using 5 contracts, and then yeah, so now I'm on 8 contracts with a bear entry. So this is on my alpha futures accounts, and yeah, I just thought I'd link one of them up. But yeah, so you can see that was a very big mistake. Well, not a big mistake, I basically ended up making the same amount anyway that I would have by trading stops. It was only a little bit more. But yeah, you can see that alpha can go way better entry on that FEG. So we actually did hit a 2R, but for the sake of the Discord members that were in the group, I was just, I'd write it out to the original TP because I did make the mistake. And, this is a good thing about the Discord. They don't follow exactly what I do to a T, where they're just blindly following me. They have their own judgment, and they were probably thinking, what the hell was I doing closing out that early? But, it's fine. They all stayed in, and they all secured some very nice profits on the day, especially after the morning loss. It's what we do. We just simply take the setups when it's presented, manage it correctly, and that's all you can really do, guys. That's all you can really do. So yeah, it only ended up being, I had a very nice day on the alpha accounts. Top steps were basically back to break even, and then my live account was about, took around a minus 0.5 R loss. Yeah, so it's down 0.5 R on the day. So that's my live account. So yeah, this trade took so long, bro. This is one of the longest trades I think I've actually ever taken. Like, very long. I don't know what it has been, but like very choppy, and moving into drawdown. Actually, not I wouldn't say choppy. It's moved into drawdown, and it's just messing around in drawdown, and then it has its takeoff. And then yeah, that's basically how it was. And yeah, if I had taken the entry off the fair value gap, we would have been stopped out, and that's the thing. So we would have taken that trail point and then trailed to the most recent short-term low, and then we would have got taken out. And you can actually see price was moving so fast, it literally slipped. It would have slipped you. And then take a look at this, right? So as price is taking each short-term high, I'm trailing to 2 previous short-term lows. So that's what I'm doing in this case. So you can see I have my stop resting at 25327, I believe that is. So waiting to see if price will accelerate to final objective, final TP, or if it will come down and take out the sell stop. And you can actually see that ES is leaving behind that point of minor buy side, so I thought it would go and take that point. But if it didn't and it started to go low, because you can see now we've got a bearish model for shorts, so it's shifted lower, tap that FEG, and then it's just going to end up dumping. So not a good sign, but yeah, look at this shit. This is crazy. So we edged it, we edged the lows. I was like, oh, okay, this is looking good. And then, you know, some sort of meeting somewhere in the world is going down, and we had some crazy devil shit going on, bro. So yeah, if you guys do want to watch me trade live, you'll see that in the bio. If you want one-to-one mentoring as well, which includes the lives, the options there too.
Order filled.
There is the crazy candle. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.